Today, we're diving into a story that starts with incredible joy, but quickly turns into a crucial lesson in listening to your body. Honestly, it's a story that could literally save a life. You know that feeling? Seeing a positive pregnancy test. It's supposed to be this moment of just pure excitement, but what happens when, just a few days later, that feeling is replaced by this quiet, nagging voice in your head that something just isn't right? Well, that's exactly where this story begins. So let's set this scene. We're talking about a 30-year-old woman, already a mom of two, who's now expecting her third child. By all accounts, this should have been a totally normal, happy time for her and her family. At first, everything started out just perfectly. The excitement was through the roof, the test came back positive. It really felt like the start of a beautiful new chapter. All the signs were pointing to a completely healthy, normal pregnancy. And then, that feeling changed. Now, this wasn't some big, sudden, obvious emergency. It was way more subtle than that. Kind of like a quiet intuition that things were starting to go off course. The warning signs themselves were pretty subtle, some light bleeding and a pain on her right side. Now, these are things that could so easily be dismissed as just normal early pregnancy stuff, but she knew her own body, and her gut was telling her this was different. This needed attention, right now. And it's a good thing she listened to that gut feeling, because it led to a diagnosis that uncovered a hidden and incredibly life-threatening reality growing inside of her.
So, the diagnosis? An ectopic pregnancy. What does that mean? It's when a fertilized egg tragically implants somewhere it just can't grow, and usually that's in a fallopian tube. It means the pregnancy can't continue, and even worse, it immediately becomes a medical emergency.
And this is the part we really need to understand. An ectopic pregnancy isn't just some complication, it is a life-threatening condition. As that embryo gets bigger, it can actually rupture the fallopian tube, causing massive internal bleeding. So urgent intervention isn't just a good idea, it is absolutely essential. Okay, so she's faced with this terrifying reality. How did she handle it? What she did next was, without a doubt, absolutely critical.
And here it is. This was the single most important thing she did. She didn't wait around, she didn't hope it would just go away. She trusted her gut and called a doctor right away. And that one decision, it changed everything. From that point on, things moved so fast, her call led to an immediate ultrasound, which revealed the shocking truth. From there, she was rushed straight into urgent surgery to deal with the crisis. It all happened in what must have felt like the blink of an eye.
So, after everything she went through, what is the ultimate takeaway here? What is the one lesson from her story that we all really need to remember? And here it is. This is the single most important message from this entire story. Don't second-guess yourself. Don't wait. Any bleeding or pain in early pregnancy that feels even a little bit unusual, it needs to be checked out immediately. Her story could have ended so differently. The one thing that guaranteed her survival was speed. It was listening to her body and getting help right away. That early intervention is what turned a potential tragedy into an incredible story of survival. And that leaves us with one last, really important question. After hearing this story, do you feel prepared? Could you recognize the signs in time, whether it's for yourself or for someone you love? It's definitely a question worth thinking about.